Hey guys, what's going on? The real Tony Stark back with another video. I know I haven't uploaded for you guys in about, I'd say, since the 11th, which was my birthday, so around 5 days time. And that was Monday, this is Saturday. So I'm bringing you guys another video. The PS4 with the PS4's midnight release last night in the US, the United States, and the Xbox One release next Friday in the United States. I thought this would be as good a time as any to do a PS4 versus Xbox One video. I'm just going to put this out here right now. I am an Xbox One fanboy and I always will be. I don't care what you have to say about me, like haha look at saying about me in the comment section, like haha look at him, he's a PS4 fanboy. I really don't care because your opinions are relevant unless you're a celebrity like Chris Hemsworth or Tom Hiddleston that's making millions, then your opinion doesn't mean anything to me. So let's get into this. So a lot of people have been complaining about problems with the PS4. The PS4, start off with, has been having a lot of issues with overheating and that kind of stuff. But that's not what I'm here to talk about today. Let's talk about the thing that everyone's been talking about, and that's the difference in quality between the PS4 and Xbox One. Now, a lot of PS4 fanboys are going around the internet saying, haha, look you Xbox fanboys, we're wee crappy 720p console and ours runs a full 1080p. But let me tell you something, I bet you didn't know this, but it's dependent on the developers of what quality runs best on the system. So they said that Call of Duty Ghosts will be running 1080p in PS4 but 720p on the Xbox One. But what they forgot to mention is it runs 60 frames per second in the Xbox One, whereas it only runs 30 on the PS4, which means there's a lot less lag on the Xbox version, so just putting that out there. And also, I've seen a lot of people complain about the Xbox One, saying about its features, saying it's not a real gaming console because of all the features it has with ESPN and all that quality. All I can say to you is please go screw yourself. Anyway, about the PS4 and Xbox One, what is there to talk about? Let's think here rationally for a second. Apart from quality, the user interface. Oh yeah, here's another thing. The PS4 now has party chat, which has been on the Xbox since the release of the 360 in 2006 or 2007, I believe. And let's just talk a bit about the games and the quality, because that's probably going to eat up most of this video. So, I mentioned about Call of Duty Ghosts. People are saying about Rise running at 920p in the Xbox One, and about other games running in 720p, like Call of Duty Ghosts. Rise runs in 920p because it's the best quality to play in the system. 60 frames per second is brilliant. It means that you get plenty of, it means that you get less lag, and it's just generally better. And anyway, let's talk about the game systems. The Xbox One and the PS4's game quality is dependent on the developers. The Call of Duty Ghost developers have confirmed Xbox One runs at 720p on Xbox One because it's the best quality to play it at. And it runs at 1080p in the PlayStation because it's the best quality play it at. And about the Xbox One, a lot of people are saying that the 1080p in it is upscaled from 720, but upscaled 1080p, what's the difference? It's still 1080p, it's still fantastic quality. Games in the Xbox One that'll be running 1080p will be the likes of Battlefield 4, Titanfall, and a lot of those other games. Anyway, enough about that. Let's compare the cameras here. The PlayStation camera and the Xbox Kinect. Now, they've made a huge upgrade to the Kinect. And let's just talk a minute about the Kinect. A lot of people have been saying that NSA have tapped in to your Kinect, and they're listening to your conversations that you have with your friends and all. Like, that doesn't bother me one bit, because it's not like I'm smuggling weed in my room or doing anything illegal that the NSA needs to know about. All they'll hear is me talking to my friends on the Xbox. Like, how interesting. Like, why would they document that down? What important information would that tell you? And what type of delusional criminal would be talking about smuggling drugs and all on a social gaming network where that millions upon millions of people are on that could hear you? In my opinion, that's just stupid. If you were smuggling drugs or something, I'd normally say you'd text or call your friend, but the NSA listens into your calls and taps into your phone, so that wouldn't be the most ideal thing to say. What you'd do is probably meet up with your friend on a street corner or something and tell him about what you're going to do. You wouldn't talk to him about it over a gaming network, because that's just beyond stupid. Anyway, enough about that. Let's talk about the actual Kinect now. Now, the Kinect has been massively upgraded, where now you can choose to play music and you can boot up games, and it's got a whole bunch of new features on it which I don't even remember because there's so many. And the PlayStation camera, I'm not really too up to date with it, so I can't tell you much about it. So the only thing I can say about the PlayStation camera is, from what I've seen, it looks like a Toblerone bar. And to all you PC gamers, this is just a side note by the way, to all you PC gamers out there who are saying that PCs, the master race, and you're superior to the Xbox One and PS4, let me just tell you something. You don't have GTA 5. Shut up. And your community is a community filled with modders. And I know that's not right to say, because Xbox 360 has a lot of modders in GTA 4 and all, but you know what? Your PC gamers, you'll understand. You call yourselves the master race, and I have to agree with that in a way, because you get a lot of discounted games on Steam and all, but not a lot of your games are good. Like, you say a lot of PC games are far superior, have far superior graphics compared to the Xbox One and PS4, but it's entirely dependent on your computer and how well it runs it. If your computer can only run it at 240p, it'll run it at 240p. If it can run it at 720p, it'll run it at 720p, which is partly HD. Or if it can go all the way and run 1080p, then it'll run full at HD. But you'll have to have a lot of money, and you'll have to spend a lot of good money to buy a computer that can run full 1080p. So I'm just putting that out there. Anyway, I've talked about the Kinect, I've talked about game quality, and now let's talk about PlayStation 4 fanboys to finish off this video. You are the worst fan base I have ever seen in my life. You go around every video, every single video, saying, oh, Xbone sucks, and oh, Call of Duty Ghosts only runs 720p, yet you've no evidence to prove anything. You just say stuff and you don't even have any evidence to back it up. You're so stupid. You come on Xbox's YouTube channel, Xbone's gonna suck, get a PlayStation 4. And your console's only released yesterday. People have already been reporting overheating problems, getting kicked out of parties, and frig knows what else. Getting kicked out of parties. I just don't understand that. Why they would just boot you out of parties. And let's talk about the overall layout. The overall layout, I'm not really a big fan of the PS4 layout, the way it's laid out. I like the Xbox Ones better because it's easier to find stuff. Like, you've got the game hub where it shows you all the games, the music hub where it shows you all the different types of music that there are and all. And it shows you, like, say, the indie game hub. Oh, the indie game, that's something I wanted to mention about PS4 bragging about getting indie games onto their console. And you know what I find really stupid? That PS4 put indie games as a major selling point of their system. Like, I mean, indie games is fun and all, but I wouldn't put it as a major selling point for my system. At least with Xbox One, they're promoting Rise, Titanfall, Battlefield 4, COD Ghosts, all that stuff. So all you PS4 fanboys can hate me all you want. I really do not care. You need to think before you open your stupid little mouths. So anyway, just so I don't annoy any PS4 fanboys in this video more than I already have, I've talked about overheating problems and all on the PS4, but I'm not going to act like there's not going to be any problems with the Xbox One whenever it's released next Friday. Some peoples might get the red ring of death. I don't know. I don't know what'll happen. Maybe their console will explode. But I highly doubt it, since Xbox One have tested the PS4 and everything seems to be working perfectly fine. Oh, and to get on to my last point before I end this video. People, there's this boy Fear Dog who commented on my videos about Forza 5 being one of the worst Forzas yet. Yet, if you look on the graphics of that game, it looks amazing. He said about there being 100 less tracks in the game and like 100 less cars or something, which I really don't care about. It's a racing game. I really don't care about racing games. I'm not a big fan of racing games and I never will be. The car can't have 100 tracks, it can have 1,000 tracks, it can have 1,000,000 tracks. I'll still play the game if I think it's fun, just the same way all you PS4 and Xbox One fans and fanboys out there should do. Alright guys, well, that's been it for this video. Remember to like the video, comment the video, and please subscribe. And PS4 fanboys, I'll be expecting all your comments saying about how much I suck and how I don't know anything, and about how I should do more research on the internet, and about how the PS4 is 10 times better than the Xbox One or Xbone or whatever you want to call it. So you can comment all you want to. That's all I have to say. Anyway, all you Xbox One fans out there, all you PS4 fans, have a great day, guys. Peace out.